Mr. Mulla. Yes, hello, Mr. Mulla. Is Mr. Hussain here? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Mulla. Is Mr. Hussain here? I'm just looking to get an update
On what?
on anything.
Well, we talked on Monday this last Thursday.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I sent an email to Graham and I'm hoping he'll do whatever he needs to do.
Okay, all right. Because, in the meantime, I've rang up Mr. Graham every single day. Or I rang him up every single last day and left a message. I rang up today and left a message. And obviously, I'm not getting any response from anybody.
Anything more than what I've done.
Pardon?
I said I can't do anything more than what I can do.
I understand this, but I really need to speak to somebody because obviously we're supposed to get money on a weekly basis, and we're struggling, and I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want me to do, Mr. Mullah, because we've not received anything in writing.
In what respect?
Oh, come on, Mr. Mullah. You've had this case now for over a year. You've not given us anything in writing to confirm that you are legally entitled to take care of my brother's finances. Okay, that's still ongoing. We've got no. I put in a safeguarding alert last year regarding Adalat taking his money. And that's all been whitewashed and said, oh, we're going to go to the court protection. You're telling, where are you with your court application?
Well, it's out of my hands, man.
Look, look, Mr. Mullah, look, I've tried ringing up the DWP up. All right, told them, look, I've handed you a lasting power of attorney. They said, go speak to the corporate appointee, which is yourself. I've rang yourselves up and you're saying go speak to the legal team. I've rang the legal team up and it's basically just being passed from pillar to post and eventually the trail goes silent. And ultimately, at the end of the day, my brother's suffering as a consequence, and by proxy, I'm suffering as a consequence. The situation is not going to resolve itself, is it? Just by simply, I think the local authority is simply putting their head in the sand like an ostrich and hoping the thing will go away, only to find yourself now in a further crisis regarding this national crisis that's come about. Really, this needs to be taken, somebody needs to look to resolve the situation because my brother still has entitlements and rights. And even this situation where you're now saying that we're going to give money on a weekly basis to the Houghton Park and they're going to come every 2 weeks. That's a deprivation of my brother's liberty, is it not?
No, if you look at it, the DWP pay everybody's full price as well.
No, but the DWP pay directly into his bank account. No, but I mean, you can have it on a week. That's your choice. You see, you can have it on a weekly or a fortnightly basis. But under these circumstances, we're denied that option and the reason that it's not coming on a weekly basis, even though it's leaving yourself on a weekly basis, is because the people that you're giving it to don't have the resources to deliver it on a weekly basis.
Yeah, well, that's not something I can.
Yeah, but there's something that you can do. I can give you my bank account, and the money can come directly into my bank account. That's one option. Another option is for yourself to relinquish your appointeeship because you're not fit for purpose.
Well, this is the bit that we were stuck with, aren't we?
Yeah, that's correct. And this is the bit that we were stuck with before when Adalat was the appointee. And the fact that Adalat has become the appointee without my consultation because I was originally the appointee is a situation of great concern to me. And the DWP shouldn't have done that without first consulting me. But they're not providing me with any clarity simply because I'm not the appointee anymore. How did Adalat become the appointee? How has then he relinquished? Did he ever relinquish appointeeship?
Well, he must have done, otherwise how would we become appointed?
Well, there's a lot of shenanigans going on because obviously how did you even become a deputy? All right? You were not even part of the court case. So there's a lot of, underhanded things going on. I don't know. And what about the money that Adalat's got?
Yeah, we're trying to resolve the issue. But look, Mr. Hussain, I can't talk to you any further because obviously I'm working from home now, so
I understand, Mr. Mullah, but you're in a position to do something. I'm not. I can't do anything further. Advise me what I can do. I can't speak to Pat Vadine or anybody in your office. I've told.
All I can do, Mr. Hussain, is flag your concerns up the line, but whether anybody will ever listen to me is another thing.
Oh, Mr. Mulla, you're a senior person. You're a senior manager.
Don't flatter me with that.
Don't flatter you. Are you not in charge of the financial protection team?
That might be so. I'm just a manager. I just overlooked that thing.
Oh, Mr. Mulla, come on. If your word has no value, then I'm going to really struggle with that, because obviously, all right, Mr. Mulla, I appreciate that you're at home, you're working from home, you're self-isolating or whatever, and I don't want to take much more of your time. I'm always very, very appreciative of your time that you give me, simply because nobody else wants to talk to me. Please, can you escalate this matter and ask Mr. Kenneth to speak to me? This is just so unfair on my brother and upon me, that our money is now being depleted. You know, my brother's not having access to his DLA money, all right, or PIP allowance. He's getting £115, which is far less than he was getting before, and we're just in this state of limbo, and we're just asking for a resolution. Please, can you escalate this matter for us? I really would appreciate that.
I will do. Okay.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mulla. Take care.
Bye.
So Mr. Mulla's at home, all right, taking time off work, all right, while we're struggling as a family, and they're refusing to relinquish their appointeeship, or relinquish. They just want to see us suffer, and there's a cost associated with suffering. I'm not suffering for nothing.